Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Table Talk. I'm your host, Jake Combs, and today we're taking a quick look at the silicone molds for making your own dice from Green Stuff World. Now, specifically with these, it's the RPG dice molds. We've taken a brief look at them before. Now, it does allow you to do your generic dice D6. Is that D12? Oh no, that's a D20. That one's the D12. That's the D8. No, that's the D8. That should be the D10 then. And then this is the D3 or D4. Yeah, D4. So with these, you can make your own dice. Fill them up with resin, pour, put something to float inside, or just make cool effects with them. Now, for the most part, this works pretty well for most of the dice. Now, the real exception being, as I turn them upside down, because they do have to sit like this. So the D4 is the only one that's actually problematic here, and that's because it has such a small surface area for where it actually stands. And basically you have to have something in place to hold it, because just this bump and it's already off balance. And where the other ones are pretty solid, unless it's a direct hit to it, they're not budging. And you have to keep them like this so that way it doesn't leak. Also, like with this one, the D10, the seal right here doesn't actually match up very well. Now, it could just be a defect in the particular one that I have. Or it could be a defect in the mold itself. I'm not sure which. Because this is the only one I've been able to play with. But the piece does not go in there very evenly. You do want it to be, kind of more of a flap style, something that's going to be more secured to it, and less fight to get to line up properly. And so because of that, the final result does end up a little bit uneven. You're not going to have perfectly balanced dice unless you are shaving them down and then basically balancing them on all sides and measuring them on all sides to make sure that they actually fit perfectly. And so because of those imperfections and the lack of balance on this dice, I cannot personally recommend these for these purposes. Now, if you are doing them just for your own personal use, just to make yourself a few dice so you can play with, kind of test your skills, these make for a great first attempt for silicone dice molds. But when you're looking for a more professional product, if you're looking to actually market dice to sell to people, you're gonna want to probably create your own molds for something like that, something that's going to be more durable, something a lot easier to balance and set up. Overall, a fun experience with these to kind of practice with and play with. But the dice themselves were not all that great when it came to their balance. So definitely one that, again, I would only pick up if you're going to be using for more testing purposes than anything else, and not a final product type result. But overall, that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching as always, and I hope you all have yourselves a great night. Thank you.